in the black trunks with grey trim. Liam Gittins in the long black shorts.
Let's go.
No touch of gloves here. Oh, and a nice overhand right to start things off from Magard.
Oh, good shot as well. Look at that, immediately passing. And there's the scramble. You see immediately Nagard's looking for that head and arm. And that's where it's going to happen. It's going to be in the scramble when Gittins tries to get back up. But can we talk about the pop-over pass there in the double leg from Magard? Just so fluid. So Gittins finding his way back to half guard here and back to full guard eventually. Trying to go for a bit of rubber guard here. He's going to try and clear that right arm all the way to the other side of the head.
Yeah, Magard's a pretty sizable bantamweight, Josh. And, you know, if there has been one question about Gittins, is should he be competing at 125 pounds? So let's see if Magard can, you know, win the physical battle here tonight.
I mean, supposedly there's only 3 inches in height between them, but I've got to say it looks a bit more than that. So the Dane is trying to step over the guard here. He's got one leg free, dropping the hips nice and low. Gittins trying to land some short elbows from the bottom. Not sure how much damage he can really do with those. The problem is that he's using that overhook, but it is giving effectively a near side underhook as well. So if Magard chooses to, he can really actually use a double underhook pass and pop up here.
Nice ground and pound here from Jonas Magard early. Well, he's no stranger to fighting in England, Josh, and more than half of his professional contests have taken place on our shores, and he's got the guys from Manchester top team in his corner as well tonight there. Very local to the central Manchester area, just opening a new facility in Ashton, I believe.
Trying to climb up high over that shoulder. Yes, in control. You see that tight waist grip he's keeping as well. Doing everything he can to control the hips of Gittins. Really try and wear him out, make the process of standing back up as painful and as draining as possible.
Watch the back of his head there, Liam.
And Rich Mitchell just warning Liam Gittins there to target those elbows, can't strike to the back of the head.
So you notice again, Magard has still not moved that right arm. He's staying as latched as he can to the hips here. Gittins has got a good turnover here.
Magard there warned for striking to the back of the head. Nothing intentional, of course, but while there's not much room to manoeuvre, these things can happen, and Rich Mitchell just wants to make sure that these guys are targeting the shots as well as they possibly can.
That was good work from Magard. Went to that near shoulder grip and used it to pull the back of Gittins flat to the mat. You know, in this half guard position, you really don't want both shoulders on the mat. You want to be up on that inside hip, trying to be offensive. You know, a lot of people consider both shoulders to the mat to be much closer to a half mount than a half guard. Really struggle to be offensive with a flat back.
Don't put those toes in.
Corner calling for the knee shield there.
Yeah, they want him to try and find a home for that left knee. That's going to allow him to extend, create space, stand back up, and there we go. Let's see how Magard deals with this. See that beautiful switch of the hips, pop over, controlling the near hip. Easily fights off a Kimura attempt as well. Still hasn't released that right arm. Just staying latched here. Very composed grappling.
Dominating performance thus far from Jonas Magard in this first round. Gittins with a lot to do here.
It's smothering as well. It's a smothering performance.
Liam, you've got to be careful with that elbow.
Second warning there from Gittins with the elbow.
The thing is,
they're keeping away from that target area on the back of the head.
They're also really not going to do that much damage. You know, they're annoying for sure, but so he's got a frame here. Let's see what he can do with it. Really trying to push on the face. Looking to go knee on belly now. Big bridge off the cage, just nowhere to go though.
Show me something here and work your position.
The guard's got to keep the short knees going. He's got to keep some form of ground and pound going to stop the referee from standing it up.
Stop there.
Yeah, it's interesting there because while there was a bit of positional movement, the actual position they were both in relative to each other stayed the same. It was more of a rotation, so that's why Rich Mitchell was asking for a little bit more there. That was an overhand right early, and that really set the tone for this round.
Watch it. Oh, I'm gonna...
Let's listen into Liam Gittins' corner here and see what the advice is.
I'm struggling to get a clear sound on that, but it really looks like they're trying to plan some ways to counter that shot, because that shot at the start of the bout was just beautiful. The timing, the penetration step on it, the fluidity to pass. You knew straight there that was going to be a rough time on the ground for Liam Gittins. Absolutely,
if there's something we've seen in the past from Liam Gittins, his footwork's been great, his angles of entry have been great, so if he can get on his bike here and start dancing around Jonas Megard, that might be the key to success for him if he wants to get this second round on the board.
Jonas, come here, come here. Both of you are landing on the back of the head too much. No intention for me. I understand. Tidy it up now, okay? Go back to your
And
corners.
Rich Mitchell there just bringing both fighters to the centre of the cage, warning both of them to target those shots to the back of the head should this one hit the ground.
So Gittins gets a chance to start back on the feet here, trying to circle on the outside. Oh, that's a deep guillotine. He's got high elbow on
with
this.
a big crank on the neck here. Oh, Gittins out, but ragged to the ground again. Got to watch the triangle though.
Cut the angle so nicely. He's not in too much of a threat here. He's going to stuff that leg, walk over. That was a good hook from Gittins, try and push him away a little bit. Close guard now. It's an awkward position for Gittins to play close guard from. The cage just becomes such an inhibiting movement.
But in terms of the process there, Josh, it was very similar to the first round. There was an overhand right to start things and then close the distance very quickly with that takedown entry.
Yeah, the angle he cut on the single leg when he picked it up was really nice. Just changed level, dumped him very quickly. You can see here he's going to stay tight to him. Walk up his body slowly. Just got to keep the work rate up with the ground and pound as he does it.
Gittins has to be careful here, Josh.
Yeah, guillotine again, possibly. See what Gittins does. He's trying that 100% sweep, and he's gonna almost get it. Here we go. Head and arm transition. Where's he going to go with it? Oh, he's going guillotine. He's going arm in guillotine. He walked that hip across so nicely. This is so tight.
Megard with a big squeeze here.
See how he got the arm?
in trouble.
Oh, he was trapping the arm all the way across on the hip as soon as he put that arm on the inside hip. Good defense from Gittins, but trust me, that was anxious moments for him. That guillotine gets real tight real quick. Such an unexpected transitional position. Gittins, good guard retention again here. Trying to work some rubber guard, but, you know, when your opponent's that high up on you, it's very hard to shuffle them back. So he needs to clear that head to the side.
Gittins trying his best from bottom position here. Don't forget our main card coming to you live at 9 p.m. UK time on UFC Fight Pass. And we would love to hear your predictions. Our main event, Manuel Bilic, Jack Cartwright for the Bantamweight Championship. Use the hashtag CW112 at Cage Warriors on all your social channels.
So Megard staying very tight, very low here. This is where his height's actually helping him a little bit. Nice step over sequence we've seen him hit a couple of times already. Bit of a deep breath from Gittins.
And of course, aside from the physical toll, Josh, this has got to be mentally draining for the young man here.
That's it, isn't it? You know, when we say draining, we just mean sapping everything, sapping your energy, sapping your intent, your will. You know, this is a unfortunate sequence to be on the wrong side of, because everything Gittins is trying to bring to the table to get out, Magard has an answer for. I mean, there is a guillotine here if he can wrap him up. But what he's also doing is he's pulling the head off the ground and taking Gittins' ability to bridge away from him. Gittins got to free his head here, try and restore some guard. But it's a case of what does he do here? Does he try and stand up, in which case he needs some head deflection? But Magard's so high up him, he's struggling to put it in play.
Josh, this is perhaps the kind of performance that Jonas Magard is going to turn around after tonight and say, well, hey, this is what I can do. How far am I away from that championship belt?
Yeah, he's got a lot of fights on experience coming into this one. I didn't expect him to be unseasoned at all, and this is a very controlled and methodical performance. I would like to see him progress a little bit more here. In all honesty, it's a bit of an odd position for the top person to lay this low with this much weight committed forward.
30 seconds left in the second round here. One more 5-minute period to go. Methodical ground and pound here, body and then to the head from Jonas Magard.
Yeah, you see, the other thing Magard's doing very differently here is he's always controlling the hips. Usually you see like inside bicep control, and then they strike from there, but Magard going to the hips, trying to walk up a bit more now. I would like to see this a little bit earlier, but I mean, look, he's done more than a good enough job of absolutely putting this one away this round, so Gittins has got some serious work to do in this one. He is absolutely behind 2 rounds. Yeah, a monumental hill to climb for Liam Gittins here. Let's take a look at some of the action from that second round. So watch this. Look, he moves his hip all the way across to the side, and that way when he falls down, he's actually using his hip to drive the right arm of Gittins into his neck, and it is very, very tight, but it's here. When that right arm slips back is when he escapes.
Let's take a look at some of the ground and pound here from Magard. Firing off.
Yeah, so, when the person on top's controlling around the body like that, Gittins has got to look to kind of deflect the head away, get his hips out. You can attack omoplatas, you can attack triangles. It's unusual to keep the hands on the mat like that for the guy on top, but Gittins is not presenting any kind of plausible threat off his back, so Magard doesn't really have to worry about that. He can focus on controlling the hips, pinning the movement, and taking his time.
Are you ready?
Third and final round of this bantamweight contest, our featured preliminary bout here at Cage Warriors 112. Our debut in the fine fighting city of Manchester, England. Liam Gittins, Jonas Magard battling it out here, and it has to be said, Josh, one-way traffic thus far for the most part.
Yeah, and you have to wonder how much pop is there really going to be on the punches and kicks of Gittins now. I mean, there's going to be some momentum if he can catch Magard coming in, for sure, but definitely an uphill struggle here for him. How laboured everything looks.
Magard able to pick his man off here. And it was the combination that punching that worked so well for Gittins last time out, but really not able to get much going here. Lands a nice left hand there, though.
Yeah, that was nice. Straight down the middle. Showing he's still in this one. Lands again. Magard cannot... Look at that.
Gittins fired up here in the third round. And what a story this would be if the Nightmare could stop Jonas Magard here in the third.
A huge comeback for him.
Gittins find a rhythm here. Can he find an opening in the guard of his opponent? Can he find that kill shot?
I'm a little surprised we haven't seen Magard shoot again yet. Oh, there he goes, searching, long way out, but managed to stay connected.
And that one was a little slower, a little more laboured, but still effective. Gittins trying to wrestle his way out here.
Yeah, he's got a guillotine attempt here. Gittins got to keep his hips underneath himself. Cannot allow himself to get folded over here.
Huge questions here for Gittins. Does he look for the takedown? Does he look to scramble out? He's going to have to get Magard off him now.
Yeah, I think Magard's still got a good head grip here. Gittins, good guard retention, though. Couldn't imagine a guillotine from inside someone else's guard. Literally never seen it. This is where Gittins has just got to attack. He's got 230. He's going to have to pull a sub out or some sort of finish. Cannot allow him to get flattened out. He's got to have active hips here. We've seen Magard's length allows him to keep this really weird posture. And if Gittins isn't going to try and get on his hips and create some isolation of the arms to deal with it. Let's see. He's looking for a punch choke inside here. He's looking for a no-gi Ezekiel or punch choke from the bottom.
Well, 10 out of 10 for effort there for Liam Gittins.
Yeah, I mean, if that's what he's going for, in theory, I would say it should never be able to happen, but... So double underhooks here. Now, this is an option, you know, he's got to try and get on the hip, pop out the side. Just got to use it somehow. I mean, it's far easier said than done, obviously. Nice hopping pass.
McCall and Magard very happy with their man's work now.
Okay, James, you've got to show me some more. Let's go.
Rich Mitchell just wants a little bit more action.
Gittins trying to collect his base back up. Ate a lot of shots there, though.
Still firing back elbows, but these aren't fight-ending shots, and he needs to end this fight. Magard putting on a fine display here towards the end of this third round. And a fine bid for a few steps up the ladder in the Cage Warriors bantamweight division.
Yeah, this is a really nice performance from Magard.
need 15 seconds. Chin to your chest, chin to your chest. Up and go.
Final 10 seconds of the last round here. Magard looking to posture up, land some big shots, put a real punctuation mark on this contest.
Really nice composed performance, that. Really nice.
Well, what more can you say? A real workmanlike effort there from Jonas Magard and Liam Gittins with few answers. Let's take a look back at some of the action here. Beautiful right hand.
Yeah, nice right hand from Magard over the top. Surprised it took him as long to shoot during this as he did. That was a nice bit of positional maintenance in the scramble. You know, secured the grip the whole way around. Really just Gittins not able to be active enough off his back. And, you know, Magard didn't have to do as much in that round to maintain control. I think this is going to be, you know, it's obviously 3 rounds to Magard. The question is, did any of the judges see 10-8s in there for just a sheer level of dominance? Probably make a case for 1 or 2, but, you know, let's see how they go.
Yeah, very happy Jonas Magard there with his teammates. Was fighting out of Redline in Copenhagen and Manchester top team here in the UK. And Liam Gittins will take this one back to the drawing board. A lot of points to learn from for the 23-year-old from Southport. But tonight belongs to Jonas Magard. So let's throw it one last time on our preliminary card to our MC in the cage, Mr. Hal Chaplin.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of mixed martial arts action, we go to our judges' scorecards. Your judges scored this contest 30-26, 30-26, and 30-25 in favor of your winner by way of unanimous decision. In the blue corner, Jonas Magard.
Jonas Magard with the big win. here in Manchester. And now he'll get to talk to my broadcast colleague, Josh Palmer, in the cage.
I'm here with our winner, Jonas Megard. Jonas, congratulations on the win. How are you feeling about that performance? It was very composed and very dominant throughout.
I feel good about what I did. Yeah, we just followed the game plan. We know he's a tough guy on standing, so I wanted to bait in a bit on the standing and then take him down and do my thing. Yeah, but he's a tough guy, yeah.
What was the game plan coming into this one? You had a couple of really good submission attempts in there as well. That one of those guillotines looked very tight.
So I haven't been active for almost 1.5 years, 18 months, so there you go. So the game plan was actually just go in and enjoy, get the feeling back and just do me, yeah.
And how was it competing here on Cage Warriors in this arena?
Fantastic crowd. Like, Manchester is like my second home. I come here and train and do my fight camps here, so I really, really love to fight in Manchester. You have a very, very, very special place in my heart. So yeah, can I say one thing before? So I just want to say thank you to my beautiful fiance and baby at home, because you are amazing. Yeah, thank you.
One last question, and then I'll let you go celebrate. We've got a bantamweight title fight coming up tonight. Jack Cartwright and Manuel Bilic at the top of the card. What are your thoughts on that bout?
I think Jack's gonna take it. He's a tough guy. So yeah.
You looking forward to watching?
Yeah, 100%.
I'll let you go and celebrate. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Jonas Megard!
Jonas Megard there giving his prediction for tonight's bantamweight title fight. Of course, we'd love to hear yours